Hello, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gilbert Benediktus Petrus, with student ID number 2510110601106 from Class C. In this animated video, I will discuss logic gates, one of the most important fundamentals in digital electronics and computers. Through this animation, I will explain how logic gates work by processing binary signals to produce outputs that comply with the principles of Boolean algebra. I hope this video helps you understand the concept of logic gates in a more engaging and accessible way. Enjoy watching. Understanding logic gates. Logic gates are fundamental components vital to digital electronics and computer systems. A logic gate is an electronic circuit that implements a Boolean function, Boolean algebra, processing one or more binary input signals to produce a single binary output signal. This binary signal has only two states: logic 1, high true, typically represented by a high voltage; logic 0, low false, typically represented by a low or zero voltage. Each type of logic gate has unique rules or functions, summarized in a truth table, to determine the output value based on every possible combination of inputs. Types of logic gates. There are gates and, or, not. 1. Basic gates A and gate. The AND gate is one of the basic logic gates used in digital electronic systems to perform the logical AND operation. This gate produces an output of 1, true, only if all inputs are 1. If one or all inputs are 0, false, the output will be 0. In other words, the AND gate represents a logical relationship where all conditions must be met for the result to be true. Function. An AND gate will produce a logic 1 output only if all inputs are logic 1. Output. If even one input is logic 0, the output will be logic 0, 0. Analogy. Similar to switches in series, current only flows if all switches are closed. B or gate. The OR gate is one of the basic logic gates in digital electronics that functions to perform the logical OR operation. This gate will produce an output of 1, true, if any or all of the inputs are 1. Conversely, the output will be 0, false, only if all inputs are 0. Thus, the OR gate represents a logic condition where only one input is true for the output to be true. Function. The OR gate will produce a logic 1 output if at least one input is logic 1. Output. The output will only be logic 0 if all inputs are logic 0, 0. Analogy. Similar to switches in parallel, current flows if at least one switch is closed. C. Not gate, inverter. The NOT gate is one of the basic logic gates that functions to perform the inverse or negation operation of logic. This gate has only one input and one output. Its working principle is simple. If the input is 1, true, the output is 0, false, and conversely, if the input is 0, false, the output is 1, true. Because of its inverting logic value, the NOT gate is often referred to as an inverter. This gate is widely used in digital circuits to convert a logic signal to its inverse. Function. The NOT gate functions as an inverter. It only has one input. Output. The output is the inverse of the input. If the input is logic 1, the output is logic 0, and vice versa. Thank you for watching. I, Gilbert Benediktus Petrus, would like to thank you for your time and attention in watching this animated video about logic gates. The Lord Jesus Christ is King.